We always reloading. There's a lot of guys that have been there, so you can't really say rebuild. You just got to say reload, because we've had a lot of guys that go through the fire and do what they got to do. But we always get new guys. Every year we get new guys. So it's always about just being the best that we can be. I mean, we really strive to do that. So we have our 2014 defense, which was the best Clemson defense ever. They broke all the records and #1 in everything. And we always try to compete against them. And then last year we really took it personal, trying to be the #1 defense. But it is what it is. We're always trying to get better.
You mentioned Belmont coming back. You come back this way, you go back to Charlotte, back to Belmont. What are some memories that come to mind for you about your days at Belmont?
So I always go hit my favorite food spots, the Grill in Belmont, and then Byram's in Cramerton on New Hope Road. So I always hit those spots. They're always great. And then the memories I made with my friends, I always try to see all of them when I can. They're all getting married on me now. I'm kind of like the odd man out. But I always go try to see them. And there's a lot of people from my school in Charlotte or App State, so they're pretty close. When they come home, I can see them. But it's really just about my friendships that I've had. And hopefully I get to see them every time I come home. But things don't work out all the time, but we do the best we can.
When you look at this defense as a whole, do you think people are sleeping on you guys a little bit because they see the front line all go to the pros, first rounders, and they're just seeing those names leaving, not really keeping track of who's coming back?
I wouldn't say sleeping, but just not appreciating. And I feel like that's how it's been since I've been at Clemson. It's never like the defense has never been, or really the team hasn't been appreciated. It's always about somebody else, which is cool. We don't mind it at all. We're always trying to be the best version of us, and the appreciation always comes after the fact. So everybody's like the best ever, 15-0, but that wasn't the storyline all season. It was all about what Alabama was doing. They were so great, and they really were. They were blowing up records offensively and defensively, and they had a great year. But it's kind of how it always is, underappreciated, but that's okay. At the end of the day, when we get the books and we get the stories and whatever it may be, then that's what it's all about, just the memories to look back on and how we did things.
Secondary certainly took a little bit of heat last year after a couple of games. Texas A&M comes to mind.
Yeah.
Did you guys take that as kind of? Did you take it personally last year? And
about what people were saying, or about how
the criticism after that kind of?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, we showed that we had a lot of good games last year. We had 2 bad games on the secondary, Texas A&M, and then South Carolina really blew it up. So, it is what it is. You get 12 games, and then whatever happens after that is a bonus cherry on top. But I mean, we put a lot of good stuff out there, and people can say what they want to say. But at the end of the day, we had a great year, I thought, and then we answered it at Pittsburgh with like under 100 yards passing, which is in a championship game is unheard of. But nobody said anything about that. And then we had a great game at Notre Dame. Nolan Turner with the big pick, his little coming out party. I mean, I think we did a great job, but people can say what they want to. At the end of the day, it's all about what we think and what the coaches think.
When you come off a season where you go 15-0, your championship ring say best ever, how do you ignore the hype going into this season?
Because when it says best ever, it also has a date beside it. So that was that year. So when you see that year, you think about all the players that was on that team. We don't have those again. So it's always about what's next. Coach Sweeney really harps on that and what the best is yet to come. So we're always trying to be better than we have before.
Did Trevor reach out to you with the wig yet? Hear from him?
Nah, he said something on Twitter, but I tried to FaceTime and he answered my phone call. So I got a bone to pick with him when I get back.
How much you came to Clemson and they'd already been to a playoff, lost the national team? How is it? I guess how's the program changed now that that's an every year thing?
Yeah.
Is what is expected, and if you don't get there, you didn't get your goal.
Yeah. Well, I really don't know what it's like not to get there, and I really don't want to experience that. So I would say that it's just all about our mentality and how we go into the season.